The unblemished mirror. Tonight I want to share a story with you. It's a simple story of one of my friend. Her name is Lakshmi. One afternoon, Lakshmi is getting ready, decorating herself with loving attention that was her nature. She was weaving fragrant flowers into her hair, selecting her most vibrant dress and choosing a delicate shimmering ornaments that would adorn her. But as she looked at her reflection in the polished bronze mirror, a feeling of deep dissatisfaction washed over her. The reflection staring back did not match the beauty she felt in her heart. Something was wrong, so she tried to fix it. She removed the jasmine flowers and tried roses instead. Still not right. She changed her dress bright yellow to sky blue. Not that was not either. She replaced her silver bangles with gold ones. Nothing worked. With every change, her frustration grew. The more she tried to alter she external appearance, the more distorted and displeasing her reflection seemed. A wave of sadness came over her. She sat down, defeated, believing her beauty was gone. It was then that Sri entered the room and saw her friend distress. Lakshmi, what troubles you so? She asked with gentle voice. Lakshmi, close to tears, confessed, I don't know what has happened. I look in the mirror and all I see is imperfection. My beauty has left me. Sri listened patiently. She looked at the lovely but distraught Lakshmi. She looked at the rejected flowers and ornaments and then she looked at the mirror. Without saying a word, she picked up a soft cloth clean. She walked to the mirror and began to wipe its surface gently. And then a fine layer of dust, almost invisible before, came away on the cloth. Now look, Sri said, her voice full of love. Lakshmi hesitantly looked into the newly cleaned mirror, and this time she smiled. The reflection was bright, clear, and beautiful. The flowers, the dust, the ornament, everything was perfect. Nothing about Lakshmi has changed, only the mirror. The story is the we are all the Lakshmi. We look out the world, which is our mirror, and we see reflection what does not watch our expectations for happiness. We see flaws, problems, and sources of frustration. So we try to fix the reflection. We try to change our job, our house, our partner, our circumstances. We change the ornaments again and again, believing that if we can just arrange the external world perfectly, we will finally see a reflection of happy life. But just like Lakshmi, we find that the more we try to change the reflection, the more dissatisfied we become. We exhaust ourselves in the fulfill effort, believing that the world itself is flawed. Sri Gentle Wisdom teaches us the truth. The problem is not with the reflection, the problem is with the world. The problem is the invisible layer of dust on the mirror of our own heart and our own consciousness. Our thoughts, our biases, our fears, and our desires, our judgments, this is the dust. And until we clean the mirror within the world, without a will always appear distorted. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives us a complete science of understanding with dust. He explained that our perception of reality is constantly being colored by the three fundamental energies or quality calls the three gunas. Think of the gunas as three different layers of dust that can cover the mirror of our heart. The first is tamas. This is guna of darkness, inertia, ignorance. Imagine the mirror is covered with a thick layer of grime and mud. The reflection is dark, distorted, and barely visible when our consciousness is dominated by tamas. We see the world as a hopeless, depressing, and confusing place. We feel lazy, unmotivated, and lost in delusion. The second is rajas. This is the great guna of passion, frantic activity, and desire. Imagine the mirror is not dirty, but it's constantly vibrating of it's a wrapper like carnival mirror. The reflection is again stimulating the always in the motion. It exists us but never satisfies us. This was Lakshmi states, when our mind dominated by rajas, we are driven by ambition, greed, and a relentless craving for more. We are always chasing the next thing, convinced that one more change to ornaments we finally bring us peace. It is the state of constant stress, dissatisfaction. The third is sattva. This is guna of goodness, purity, and harmony. This is the clean, unblemished mirror. When the mirror is our heart is sattvic, it reflects the world as it truly is with clarity, peace, and an inherent beauty. When we are in the state of sattva, we feel calm, compassionate, wise, and contented. We don't need the world is changed because we see the divinity that is already present in it. Our spiritual work, the work of our entire life, is that to take the cloth of self awareness and gently wipe away the dust of rajas, tamas, allowing the natural, clear state of sattva to shine through. This is the what means to be pure. It's not about being perfect, it's about clearing. Krishna describes the ultimate reward of this inner work of transcending these three gunas in chapter 14, verse 20. He says, Guneta Nitya Trindehi Deha Samudvan Janma Mrityu Jaradunkar Vimukto Mat Asnute, which translate to when an embodied being is able to transcend these three gunas that arise from the body, they are freed from the sorrows of birth, death, and old age, can taste the nectar of entire life. To clean the mirror is to be freed from sorrow, to see clearly is to taste immortality. So, how do we do it? How do we clean it? The mirror. The yogic text suggests that everything we do can either polish the mirror or add another layer of dust. The food we eat, the company we keep, the work we do, the thought we entertain, all of it influence the gunas. The path is consciously choose sattva, to choose fresh, pure food, to choose claiming peaceful environment, to choose actions that are helpful and kind, and most importantly, to practice mindfulness. The simple, gentle act of observing our own thoughts without judgment. Every moment of quiet observation in other wipe of cloth against the mirror. Let's close the final thought. Stop trying to fix the reflection. The world does not need to be rearranged for you to be happy. You don't need to a new set of ornaments. You just need a clearer view. The work is not out there. The work is in the here. Your heart is not canvas that needs to be frantically painted and repainted. It's a perfect mirror that simply needs to be cleaned. When it is final clearly, you will not just see a beautiful world. You will look into a eye of another. You will look by the simple flower. You will look at your own life and you will see the face of the divine looking back at you. So be pure.